Hi there, friends. I wanted to share something with you because this has been on my mind for a while, and I had looked at some videos to figure this out, but I love these thin cuts because of the textured look that you get and the detail that are in them. And wouldn't it be nice if we could have an embossed look with this? But with these are just so pretty. I would love to just stretch some mileage out of them, and I came up with something. And I'm sure you might have something like this in your stash, so I wanted to share this with you. So this is from the Cape Cod card making workshop kit, but let me show you what you can do with your die cutting machine. And I found in my stash, this is, like a mouse pad, and it's very pliable. It's got like this rubber texture to it, and it's smooth here. And I'm like, let me just see if I can do some kind of embossing with this. And so I have my platform, and I put my mat on top of the platform. So I made sure it was cut so that it would fit onto the platform. I am going to take some White Daisy cardstock. Now you can use any color, and I'll show you another fun thing that you can do. But this is just so cool, and you can have it going off the paper if you'd like. I'll just show you what I have here, just to give you an idea. You could stretch it out a little bit if you want, but it's so cool. Now, the die cutting machine comes with an adapter plate, so I put that on top, and I just got lucky. What can I say? I got lucky that it works so well, and I'm so excited to show you and share this with you so you can check it out. So you remember that the mat is a very, like a rubber-like surface, right? Foam might work, but I have it on the die cut. I have it on 0, and I am just going to crank this through. Move that out of the way for now. And look at how cool that is, right? Can you see how distressed that is? How it picked up all the details, but yet it did not cut the paper. So you could use either side. That's what's really neat about it, is that you could use either side of this, and it would make an adorable border. You could use it for cards. You could use it as an underpart, like a photo mat with, say, a 5x7 photo mat, but you're going to put a 4x6 photo so you can see the seashells around it. I mean, isn't that really pretty cool that you could do that? But there is a little bit more that you can do. So here I just showed you, I wanted to see what it all looked like together. So that's why you want to space it out a little bit. And I also combined it. Now, many of you bought these from me a long time ago. These are the Beach Treasures. They're really big, thin cuts, right? And I wanted to show you that this is another thought process. You can use those thin cuts the same way. So you can see here. And what I did is I went in and I stamped them after. So I'm combining both of them, right? So I used, whatever, the conch, say this scallop, and like the snail, and then I embossed it all, and then I went back in and I took the stamps, because the stamps are the ones that have the detail on here, and then I just stamped it in mink ink, or you can use whatever you'd like. But this again could make a beautiful border on a scrapbook page or a sidebar. Now if you flip it over, you'll see that I actually took some ink and I swiped it to see the detail. I'm just playing, right? I'm just having fun and playing, but I want to show you what else you can do. So here is toffee ink cardstock. So I'm going to put my pieces here. Just place them around, just like you saw me do this already. Kind of place it, put this one here. All right. I'm just going to crank that through again. Now you can see I have it all on here, and this is just to play, right? But what's cool about it, if you know, Close to My Heart's cardstock has a white core, so you can actually sand it once you put it through. And this is one that I did on a smaller piece of paper, and I did more of them, and I sanded it so you could see that kind of a look. You can also flip it over if you like that side and sand it. I mean, it's just pretty interesting of what you can do using the same dies. And then lastly, I mean, this is something you can play with, but when you have your ink, let me get a piece of my craft mat. You can also swipe your ink on there. You can go a little bit lighter, but just having fun with it and doing something like that kind of a look for a distressed look. You're going to let that dry a little bit. I mean, isn't that really super cool that you can use your thin cuts differently just by adding this? It's a really thin mat. This is about 1/8 of an inch thin, thick, I would say. And it's very smooth on one side, and then it has like a little bit of texture so that it would, this is your mouse pad, right? And I just cut it down so that it would fit the platform. I used the adapter and I put it through, and that's it. I hope you play around and see, you know, if this is something that you'd like to do, and now you know to create your own embossed look, because these thin cuts, where are they? These right here are so textured, they just come out beautiful.